So if you like compliments, you came to the right place. Today we're talking the best fragrances for compliments that I wore in 2021 niche edition. If you guys want to know what they are, stick around. Welcome back to another video. Max here, keeping you in the know when it comes to fragrances, compliments, releases, you name it. We talk about it in this channel, whether it's niche, indie, or designer. Today, just as a matter of fact, we're talking about the best complimented fragrances I wore in the niche side of things. We're gonna kick things right off here with number 12, which is one from the house of Ciyage, simply called Dignified. Now this particular fragrance, guys, is going to be a woody, spicy. The fragrance is very aromatic, smells amazing with a little bit of an oud here. It's a little bit dark, but not very dark. It has a very nice designer-esque vibe about it. Incredible for compliments, very aromatic. I think there's lavender here in the heart. The only beef I have with this is the performance. If it lasted a little longer on my skin, it would have ranked higher. But we're talking about compliments here. If you love compliments, this will definitely give you compliments. Little hint here, if you want it to last longer, definitely consider spraying your clothes. You're gonna get 8+ hours with this fragrance. On skin, about 6. If you love compliments, guys, check this number 11 spot here from the house of Makkah Ganymede. They only have 2 fragrances in their portfolio, and this one's called Ganymede. This is very, very nice. It's a little subtle, but it smells so good. The way to describe this is going to be a citrus up top with a woody, leathery base and dry down. It just smells amazing. Very, very unique. Nothing like this in the market. Very, very unique, guys. But when it comes to compliment, this one is a beast. At the 10th spot, this is a newcomer to my top complimented fragrances. One that took me by storm. Just a few times that I wore this from the fall until like the latter part of last year. This one here gave me a lot of compliments. Very unique scent as well. This is called Falcon leather. And that's the thing about this list, guys. If you like, unique fragrances and you're not afraid to spend a little bit more money to smell amazing, but also different, this list is for you. This one here is called Falcon leather. Again, leather fragrance. As you know, I love my leathers. This one, a great one, guys. Very unique. A little bit animalistic, but if you wait from the 10-15 minute introduction, it gets really nice because you have oud here, you have some fruits, some citruses, and I absolutely love the leather here. It just involves you, it just envelops you like a gorgeous leather jacket, and you're definitely gonna get notices. I think this is a free leather, is how I would describe this. And it's just amazing for compliments. Really worked for me. I hope that you guys check this out and it works for you as good as it worked for me. At the 9th spot, we have a fragrance from the house of Kilian. You guys know how much I love the brand. Back to Black is one of my favorites. Apple Brandy on the rocks. I mean, Angel Share. Highly spoken about these fragrances. They are very good for compliments, all of the above. But this one here always gives me the most compliment from Kilian fragrances. And for a guy that has a lot of fragrances in their collection, if you try this, you're gonna probably get the same result because it's unique, it's coffee, a little bit gourmandy, and this is called Black Phantom. It has a really scary name, Black Phantom, but it's not scary, guys. This is a very inviting coffee, like a creme brulee laced with coffee, like a cappuccino vibe. It just smells amazing. It borderlines gourmand territory, but it's not quite gourmand. I'd say this is an ambery, or as you would call it, oriental spicy scent. Black Phantom, amazing for compliments. And by the way, guys, most fragrances on this list are going to be androgynous, meaning unisex, guy and a gal can wear them. Especially this one here, maybe a couple here, not so much, maybe Dignified, not so much for both genders, but I think most of them are gender free, guys. You can rock these and you're gonna smell amazing. Wood Jasmine from the house of BDK is the next one here. This one just, if you guys follow this channel, you know how much I love the house of BDK this past year. And this one here is an amazing, woody, fruity kind of a fragrance. The jasmine is very indolic. It's very captivating. And I'm not so much for floral fragrances, but the fruitiness that you get here along, I mean, I put a little dent on this fragrance, guys. And I'm telling you, the woodiness along with the fruitiness is just amazing. I don't know what the fruits that they used in here, but it's got this like peachy apricot / raspberry vibe. And the jasmine is just so captivating. I love jasmine in my fragrances. One of the other ones higher up on this list also has very high jasmine, note in it. And this one here, guys, just incredible. A little bit animalistic as well with the jasmine, but overall a fruity, woody scent laced with jasmine that's gonna get you notices and compliments. At the 7th spot, this one here was a breath of fresh air. When I tried it this year, and I wore it a lot, especially now that it's colder, this fragrance here has a vibe of a very incensey kind of a fragrance with a ton of spices. And this is from a house that was one of my favorite discoveries, if not the best discovery I made last year. This is from the house of Nacho Figueras or Nacho Figueras. This is Jaipur. Now Jaipur, guys, if you love spicy, resinous, incensey kind of fragrances, you're gonna fall in love with this. And the plus, the bonus here is the attention that you're gonna get, the compliments that you're gonna get. Absolutely amazing. There's nothing in the market like this. It is pricey, but to me, it's worth every penny for the uniqueness, the performance, and of course, the scent and the compliments that you get, which is a bonus. Absolutely amazing, spicy, woody scent. That just gave me a lot of compliments. It's got a little bit of a leathery undertone as well. Most of the fragrances I think here are going to have a leathery undertone. This one here though, as I said before, mostly suited for colder weather. You can pull this off when it's warm if you go lesser on the sprayers, but I think it shines the best when it's cold, just like now. Hope you guys are enjoying the picks. I wanna know right now in the comment section of this video, what are your favorite complimented niche fragrances that you guys wore last year? Let me know. And also, if you guys are enjoying my picks, if you're gonna pick some of these up and try, and maybe they're gonna work great for you as they worked for me. If you wanna try them before you buy it, you know perfume.com is the place to go. If I have a discount for you, as always, I'm gonna have it listed below in the description of this video to make your lives easier. And of course, all bottles will also listed on the description with a better possible price that I can find to make your lives easier. That's what we do here on the channel. So let's carry on with the picks. And again, don't forget to let me know your favorites in the comment section of this video. At the 6th position, we have a fragrance from a house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is going to be Amiris Homme. Now this fragrance here, it took me a while and I literally found out exactly why I love this fragrance so much. Now, if you're familiar with L'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent, it's been reformulated to death. It's very weak these days. This is going to be very similar to L'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent, but it adds this beautiful amiris flower and some spices in here, which makes it stronger. It amplifies that particular scent profile, and it is one that is absolutely beastly for compliments. Guys, trust me, wear this, come back here and thank me for it. Amiris Homme, incredible for compliments at the 6th spot. Of course, I was gonna have to have one of these fragrances on this list. This one here has a very familiar profile. It's hachivat from Nishane in this fragrance, guys. You know it. It's very similar to Aventus. The reason why I like this better, it's because it's spicier. It's not smoky like some batches of Aventus. The pineapple here is very amplified and it's extremely long lasting and great for compliments. Now, if I wore this more, I pretty much wear this in spring and sometimes, you know, during the summertime, that's about it. But if I wore this more, this would have been higher on this list because it is one of those fragrances that I'd say 8 out of 10 times that I wear it, somebody's gonna ask who smells this good in this room and what are you wearing? So hachivat from Nishane, if you love that Aventus-esque scent profile, this is a must try. Now these last 4 here are going to be picks that I mostly wore for dressier occasions. So right off the bat, you know, I was already, you know, looking good or presentable, if you will. And I think these fragrances complemented all my dressier attires. So hence the fact that I got very, very positive attention with these fragrances. And mostly worn for evening wear as well. This one here is a tobacco scent. I talked about leather fragrances. Tobacco is another note that I absolutely love. So I have a lot of those in my picks. Naxos from the house of Xerjoff is an extremely amazing for compliments scent because it is heavenly tobacco, spices, patchouli laced with honey. Simple as that, guys. Compliments in the bottle. And speaking of tobacco, here's another one in the 3rd spot. This one here gives me a little more compliments, I think, because I wear it more than Naxos. One of my favorite fragrances from this brand. I talk highly about this brand, guys. Don't snooze, don't sleep on this brand because they are quality and they are long lasting and they smell amazing. This blend here is called Oud Tabac. As the name suggests, it's going to be a heavy tobacco. Again, honey, you're gonna have cinnamon here, some spices, a hint of tobacco. It's not overbearing, it's just right. And what this reminds me, guys, it reminds me of Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford meets Roja Parfums Enigma. So needless to say, guys, it's boozy, it's attractive, it's gonna get you positive attention. So if you love compliments and you love spicy tobacco scents, there's no 2 ways about it, guys. Oud Tabac from Amouroud, definitely the way to go. When it comes to compliments, guys, this fragrance here is one that's been on my top list for the past decade now. I've, you know, bought this fragrance as my first niche purchase ever. And the fragrance I'm talking about is from Amouage, and it's Reflection, man. If you follow this channel, if you follow my taste, you know how much I love this fragrance because it never fails to amaze me on the compliments that I get with this fragrance. And this is, again, jasmine that I talked to you guys about earlier. It's got jasmine. It's a woody floral musk. So it's a musky dry down. Might get powdery in some skins. It doesn't get too powdery on my skin. What I get the most here is going to be this gorgeous lavender and jasmine combination with the musky dry down. It's very aromatic. It's very inviting, very sophisticated. It's a timeless, amazing, classic kind of a smell that, like I said, will definitely get your compliments. It's very compared to Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male, which again has been reformulated to death. I think they could be cousins, but this one here is definitely better blended, definitely better ingredients. And the scent itself is, like I said, spicier, more aromatic, and I love the jasmine here that you don't have on Le Male. So this one here, amazing for compliments. Reflection from Amouage. And last but not least, when it comes to compliments, this niche brand has a lot of fragrances that do very good for compliments. This one here is definitely my favorite because it has a little bit of a designer vibe to just like amiris homme that I talked about. This is going to be Layton from Parfums de Marly, guys. Lavender, mandarin, bergamots, cardamom. It's a spicy, fruity scent. So as you guys know, it smells incredible. This one here, guys, will not let you down. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times I wear this fragrance, I get some kind of positive notices, unsolicited compliments. Women love it. And I'm telling you, if you love compliments and you want to get the most out of your fragrance as far as compliment goes, Parfums de Marly, Layton, the original, not the exclusive, which is smokier, heavier. It's got oud in there. It's a little bit animalistic. This one here, compliments galore. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me on my top 12 niche complimented fragrances. Don't forget to let me know yours in the comments. And as always, show me your support. Leave me a like, subscribe for more, and turn on notification bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. I'll see you guys right here with another video very soon. Take care.